welcome to this session. As you can see, we're at a different angle today because this was kind of an emergency session. I don't know if I should label this a 911 message or not. I actually have a different session prepared on my table, but I wasn't ready to do that session yet when this one came through last night, like a cry for help. So it's like maybe a bunch of you have been putting out prayers, just outright talking to God, like spirit, just asking for some extra help or some extra guidance. And so Source heard your prayers and heard your worries and concerns, and your animal spirit guides responded. So if you're drawn here, you might be finding you're having some awesome or some strange experiences with nature. Animals, insects, they're all included. Okay? I'm just clearing the space energy with some Palo Santos because I'm not at my table. I'm actually at my mini table on the floor, right in my sacred corner. But, I got things shifted and arranged so that I could squeeze myself down here on the floor. I hope y'all don't mind looking at my animal spirit guide. I just realized I put this on today to do this session. That's crazy. And the animal spirits are coming through. Well, if the tiger comes through at all, I know that's definitely my pal. But anyway, so animal spirit guides are coming through to answer your call for assistance. And what they're going to do is try to point out the situation that really needs your attention at this time, how they're helping you, and also give you some advice and guidance. Through this session, you're going to find out which guide is the main one that's coming through to help you at this time. And then you'll also find out which animal are on your totem right now, like for helping elevate you and whatever other ways they're meant to assist you. So I'm hoping I can be heard really well. I'm not using a mic because it's charging for the other session that I'm preparing for. But this one is just as important, so I hope that you can hear me. We're going to take 4 deep grounding breaths in through the mouth and out through the mouth. And as you do this, I want you to connect to the energy of your favorite animals, okay? Whatever they are. Insects, animals, it doesn't matter, okay? Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your mouth. And exhale out. Take a deep breath in, feeling that strength, feeling that courage, feeling that energy of this animal spirit guide. Feel yourself connecting to its energy as you exhale, letting go of any doubt, any resistance, opening up to receive the messages that are coming in today. Take a deep breath in. Calling your animal spirit guides to this session to give you the answers you need. Exhale. Relaxing. Letting go of any stress, any worries. Your animal spirit team is here. They got you covered. Take one last deep breath in. And exhale. Great. Let's take a look at our piles. So I'm really awkward doing it from this angle. I'm used to things facing me, and they're going to be facing you guys. So I have to do this as it would pertain to how you're looking at it. So guys, this is pile 1. And I haven't revealed the top cards yet, so here we go. Pile 1, you have enter. I'm going to go across and across, even though really when I set it up, it was like that. I don't know. I'm waiting for spirit to guide me. I should keep it that way. I'm going to keep it that way. Pile 2. If this was initially pile 2, you have victory. Pile 3. You have mastery. And pile 4, you have descend. So remember, guys, choose the pile that is calling to you energetically, vibrationally. Maybe it's a word that just perked your ears up, or artwork that made you say, I just feel like I want to fall into that picture. However you choose your pile, take your time, pause if you have to, and I'll be right back with pile. Hey, pile 1. 1. Welcome to your session. You were drawn to the card Enter. I don't know, this was probably like my second choice card. I kind of felt it. I kind of wasn't sure. But anyway, this card is read last. Put it down there for now. Hopefully I can fit all these cards onto this little table. All right, so let's find out first, what area of your life are your guides helping you with at this time? We have unity, polar bear. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. Spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Compare traditional methods with new ideas. So for many of you, I do feel you might be feeling like you're alone right now. And maybe you're seeking your soul tribe, like-minded people. You've been doing spiritual work. I do feel like your guides are looking at your friendships, your circle, community, and seeing if it's healthy. You also have 10 of Earth. That's the 10 of Pentacles. Golden Retriever dog. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure, and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. So I do feel ancestral blockages are being looked at this time, as well as your financial situation are being assisted at this time. But it does feel like in a generational wealth way. Maybe you come from a family where financial stability has always been an issue, but your animal spirit guides are assisting you with this and trying to bring in the people for you at this time that are going to help you shift into alignment with this prosperity that wants to come in. So let's see, is there any specific situation at this time that needs your attention? So my wands, you have the 5 of Wands. It is a situation. Feels like something very petty. It could be competitiveness. It could be maybe having toxic, argumentative people around you. Let's see what else they show. You have the Emperor. Maybe you're dealing with a boss, a father figure, a husband figure that likes to cause problems, likes to keep you in a state of need. I'm hearing the World. Yeah, this is a cycle that your animal spirit guides are saying should have been over, and they're really trying to help you now usher in a new beginning. And you have the 10 of Pentacles again, 2 times in a different deck. 10 of Pentacles. So this specific situation has a lot to do with your money, your finances, that your animal spirit team is coming through to help you with at this time. There is something about the people you keep around you and your money. So I am getting that the specific situation that needs attention is where you are dealing with a lot of competitive, petty energy. If it's your workplace, or if it's with however you get money, you may have a lot of people jealous about how you make money, how easily you get work, or how you take care of your finances. Some people see you as being this big boss figure and feel like you have a lot more than what you actually have. For some of you, but for a lot of you, I feel like you're in competition or in petty beefs with a boss, somebody that's either over you at work, or it is someone like an ex-husband, a father figure, a masculine energy that can see you have leadership qualities and doesn't, like, they bump heads with it. They don't want you to step into a leadership position is the situation that your animal spirit guides are looking at right now. This person that doesn't want you to step into your power fully. And in order to do that, they constantly cause conflicts to pull you down, or they're constantly competing with you so that you can feel threatened. But there's a new cycle that they're ushering in for you that's going to shift your finances, okay? And they feel like this is going to cause any toxic people in your energy to get even more like riled up. So therefore, they're helping you right now with shifting into unity with those that are connecting to your spiritual growth level, and those who match your financial desires. People who also are striving for more, but are also in gratitude for what they have. Okay? So let's get a message from your animal totem to elevate you at this time. And this means these are the 3 animals that are working closely with you at this time. I am going to probably look in the book for this deck only because it's still kind of new to me. So you have Earth energy with the rabbit coming through. Rabbits represent luck and coming in quickly too. So you have rabbit speed or hare luck. I don't even know. I just find it interesting that you have the elk represented twice. So that lets me know that that is a strong animal spirit guide that is assisting you with stepping into a new cycle where you are in a leadership position. Sorry, that just drew my attention. When you get repeat animals, it's significant. 10 of Pentacles over here is the rabbits too. You got rabbits twice. Well, there you have it. I was just about to say, if you get an animal more than once, that definitely is an animal's energy you need to look into because you're connecting to it. So you got rabbit, rabbits. I don't know if you remember, in the 10 of Pentacles here. And it's a rabbit with earth energy, which means more like abundance and fertility. But let's keep going. You also have the firefly with fire energy, but it's the number 5 again. 5 and 5. You also have 15 with enter. You're going through like some kind of transformation. The 5 of Wands. It's a lot of 5s. It's like you're leveling up at this time, my Wands. You're going through a transition, which means people that are not conducive with your growth are going to be falling to the wayside, so that the magic you've been creating and developing in your life can actually come in, you know? And you have fire again, 2 fires in earth and the wild boar. So I'm going to look in the book, and whatever spirit says you need to hear is what I will read. That's how I do it when I'm drawn to the book. So we have the rabbit here. So what this card is suggesting at this time, and these are your guides on your totem to elevate you at this time, my pile ones. The rabbit is coming through to tell you that good things are coming your way. And if you planted seeds for plans or projects, they're finally going to be coming into fruition. This could also be a sign of fertility. But more than likely, the rabbit represents prosperity, success, or achievement. Okay? So this is letting you know that it will soon be yours, and a reminder that if you want to reap the benefits, first you need to plant the seeds. So what seeds do you need to create your own version of a fertile world? That's what the book says, but I'm not asking you that. I'm just letting you know what's elevating at this time, and this rabbit is ushering in success and prosperity in an area where I feel like you're being moved into a leadership position, moved into the forefront. I feel like you come from a lot of people wanting to compete with you or be like you, is what I'm getting with this Five of Wands. Like, they're just trying to scramble to either be in your energy, take pieces of your energy. It's just a really weird feeling with the people that are currently in your vibration, or that you had to recently cut off to get into this new cycle. All right. If you suffered a lot of losses cutting people off, then you know that you've stepped into this cycle already. Okay. Now let me, is that it? No. So let me find the other one, which is in the section for fire. I would assume. Oh, here it is. So firefly. Fireflies to me represent magic, even though they're pains in the ass, in my opinion. Everybody loves them. I know they're good for the environment, but me, I don't like bugs that I can't see you until you light up. Then I'm like, oh shit. You know, I don't like that. But anyway, they're beautiful to look at. And your message says, it's time to connect with fire magic. You don't need to have fireflies around to shine light out into the darkness. Light a candle, dance around a bonfire, or even click on a few colorful battery-powered tea lights. Cooking counts as fire magic too, especially when it's done with love. Don't underestimate the ways you can use the magic of fire. So it may be your animal totem of the fireflies may be advising you to do some candle magic. It may be time for you to use fire to cleanse away or burn away certain connections. So the message also says, are you letting your magic shine? We all have our own luminescence, although it may not be as obvious as that of the firefly. This card is telling you it's time to share your light with the world in whatever way makes the most sense to you. So where you're getting success and luck and prosperity, I feel like you're also getting assistance with being true to you, shining your light into the world, and being recognized for it, not worrying about the people that were trying to steal your light. All right. And the wild boar. So the wild boar says it has to do with anger. So your animal totem is trying to get you to kind of see where your anger could be beneficial. I feel like maybe this pile you tend to suppress, and that's why it's coming up here. It says, all of us feel anger from time to time. Is your anger simply frustration with others, annoyance at unpleasant circumstances, or is it something worth putting your energy into? Only you can decide if your anger is righteous or not. All right? So this speaks of you channeling your anger into positive action. So you're going to get assistance with taking things that get you angry and getting them to get you moving, all right, into causes that you can fight for, and get you off of the sidelines. So you're also going to be finding that you're elevated into a position where you are fighting for causes that would make you angry and want to lash out in violent and aggressive ways, but instead Your guides are going to show you how to use that anger for righteousness, for fighting for the underdog, for getting those who aren't heard voices to be heard. And I even just heard maybe even helping people who have issues with anger, finding ways to direct it. Okay, dance was loud for me when they said light a candle and dance around the bonfire, all this stuff. I really feel like dance is a healing for this group here as well as lighting candles. Okay, let's get you a message from your main animal guide at this time. And you have the elder bison, open to increased abundance. And that is your advice. Your advice at this time is to open to increased abundance. And I feel like all of these messages have been telling you that it's coming in, that all the shifts you're going through is to let in this increase in abundance. Okay. I feel like I could spread these out a tad bit more. I'm trying to set up on this little table. Okay. So yeah, very easy message and advice. Open to increased abundance is letting me know that your animal spirit guides are assisting you with this generational wealth shift, and getting you into alignment with abundance. They're shifting you out of the energy of being stuck around people who don't want to see you go far, especially not without them, and moving you into this new cycle where your financial situation is going to be improved. So their advice is to just open up to it because it's coming in, okay? And there's a little side aspect of you that's not really open to receive. I feel from this pile a lot of not protectiveness, but guarded, like feeling kind of guarded. Having dealt with this like petty energy for so long, I feel like this elk energy is like your protector. It's that spiritual warrior in you shows up as the elk. And it's like none shall pass that are not worthy. But open up to receive now, because I feel like not just financial abundance, but also an abundance when it comes to, finding your soul tribe with this unity card, an abundance of people who love you and care for you and who are on the same mental wavelength as you will be coming in. But you have to be in the energy of receiving them. So lastly, let's find out the energy that wants to enter your life right now. And that starts with, ain't this ironic? The card that says enter. Literally. So this is letting you know that these things are coming in now. Like you literally have the card for enter. Either they're coming in now or you're being beckoned to cross a threshold to allow these things to enter your life at this time. We also have transformation. Well, with all these vibes, I knew there was some kind of transition or transformation going on. So not only are you transitioning from one level up to the next, but you're also going through a complete transformation, meaning you and your life will not be the same. You have trust. You're being asked at this time to trust the process. And the energy that wants to enter your life right now is one where you can, where spirit is totally guiding you, carrying you. You will not fall. You'll be carried. You also have Olympus. Wow. It's like you are really ascending, my ones. You're becoming more close to, I don't want to say the spirit realm, but like the divine itself. Yeah. This divine connection wants to enter your life right now. This connection to source, to ancestors, to ascended masters, gods, goddesses, whatever you believe in, your connection is strong. Wow. And lastly, you have the spider as your final animal coming through. Well, I'm calling them all animals. And it symbolizes protection, aid, and wisdom. So I did say that you felt guarded here. So spiders are found throughout the world and appear in legends of nearly all peoples. They're frequently depicted as helpers, protectors, and creators. But the Ojibwa people hung hoops of spiderwebs over their infants to protect them from harmful influences. And I do feel that what's coming in for you at this time is some added protection. I think this pal here, you've been used and abused by so many people, so many situations, that your spirit guides are here to let you know. I was showing it to y'all the wrong way. To let you know that they got you covered. You are protected. And that your wisdom is also a protection. The experiences you've gone through were meant to prepare you for the experiences you're going through now. Okay? So you're getting assistance from your ancestors at this time. Like the spider is like in this card is seen as a grandmother energy. It's a source of wisdom and a link to the underworld. So I do feel you may have a connection to ancestral energies just as you do to ascended masters and source. Very spiritually connected this pal is. And yeah, your connection is deepening and your wisdom is going to be your saving grace. All those experiences, all those lessons, all that knowledge is now going to be your wisdom forward. And I hope that that call you put out for extra help was answered in this session and gave you some hope and some idea of what's happening right now so you're not feeling totally distressed and lost. If this resonated, give me a thumbs up, please. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join this family of light. And everybody read the description. It tells you about all the other ways we can connect and vibe and grow as a tribe, especially if you're joining me on Bonessa Journey to Guinea, West Africa into the new year. An amazing, life-changing journey I hope to meet you all on. Until next time, sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the good things that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, bye. Hey, Pal 2, welcome to your session. You were drawn to the card that says victory. All right, and this is down as a part of the end of the reading, but your main focus card. So let's get into this. Hopefully this will be quicker than pile 1. Pile 1's always like my guinea pig pile. I'm trying to figure out, you know, how I'm going to lay things out, what I'm going to do, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And I was actually drawn to pile 1. Quiet as it's kept. Pile 1 and pile 3 were my choices. This one I looked at because I like victory. Sounds so good, but it wasn't calling me like this was my message. But whoever is here, you're drawn to victory for a reason. And we'll get to that. So let's see first, what area of your life are your guides helping you with at this time? You have the King of Water, which is the King of Cups, warm-hearted, devoted, loving, and faithful. Maybe you are needing some help with a relationship. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. Getting right off the jump that this has something to do with a relationship, but let's see if it's going to be intimate or not. 3 of Air, which is the 3 of Swords. This is an intimate or a close relationship where somebody was hurt. Rose-breasted grosbeak. Sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal. But once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. So where you've had your heart broken, where you put your love and your heart into somebody who you thought was emotionally ready for that, they showed you perhaps that they were not ready. And this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, though that's what I'm getting. It could also be a relationship, father, child, relationship, because it's a king here, so I know it's a masculine energy that this issue is with, okay? So they're helping you with an area of your life where your heart was broken by a masculine. All right. So let's see if there's a specific situation. We have the Hermit. The Four of Swords. The Nine of Wands. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, pile two, I actually have my mic on now, so because one of my kids is up, so hopefully you can hear me better and not get the outside sound so much. But anyway, sorry, my leg needed to bend. All right, so let's get back into it. The specific situation that needs attention. It feels like you've been doing healing work with the Four of Swords here and the Hermit. It feels like you were doing some spiritual, some healing work, some growth. But for whatever reason, there's something with someone else. You keep coming out of your own spiritual growth. You keep stopping your own progress, your own healing. This almost feels like somebody that you cut off, but you keep letting back in. With the Nine of Wands here, you're the wounded warrior. You worked really hard at this relationship. If it's a father-child relationship or an ex-husband or a boyfriend, whatever it is, you worked really hard at it and you ended up getting bruised up. Seven of Swords here lets me know this person was sneaky. They were doing things behind you. Yeah, and if they weren't doing it behind you, they were doing things in your face but had underlying motives that didn't connect to love. You know, there's no cups here, so it shows me a lot of what was happening in this dynamic had to do with passion and logic, what made sense in the mind, and what felt good to the body at that time. Okay? So yeah, the specific situation has to deal with someone you've been trying to heal from, someone you've been trying to do your spiritual growth and do your self-work, but this person, you constantly allow them in again, and they constantly show you that they have not changed, that they're the same person. It's almost like, and you're drawing me to the victory card, like you are expecting to get some kind of victory by persisting with this situation, but some things just need for you to pull your energy back and focus on you, and that's what this feels like it's calling for. All right, so let's get some messages from your animal totem to elevate you, and I'll probably go to the book for that because these are new cards for me. So we have earth element coming through with the snake. I'll put that here. You have spirit coming through with the Sphinx. Interesting take on the Sphinx. And you have the element of earth again with the stag. Interesting, because pile one had a lot of stag energy. So if you were drawn to pile one, this may be a sign to check it out. So with two earth energy elements here, I do know that there's a need for you to ground, get your emotions grounded. Maybe you've been feeling like your emotions are all over the place. There's a need to get really grounded. All right, I do see crystals being helpful for you in connecting to the earth for some of you. But I want to give you more information so you can really connect to the energy of these animals. as to how they're elevating you at this time. So the Sphinx, let's start with the Sphinx. The Sphinx is here when you're seeking answers to an important question. Isn't that interesting? And it does suggest that you need to look deeper or explore more widely. Don't assume the easy, most obvious answer is the right one, but have faith in your ability to find the truth, no matter what it is. So in what the Sphinx is bringing to you at this time to elevate you are the answers to difficult questions. The answers you've been seeking to difficult questions that would take some level of looking deep within to get the answers to, or there's answers you probably already have, but you need some clarity as to which way to go. This is coming through to allow you to be able to see the truth, to stand in the truth, and to get the answers that may be difficult, but that you need at this time. And I do feel like it may be answers that help you to move forward. Now, with the energy of Earth, you have the stag and the snake. It opened right to them. So with the snake, how's the snake elevating my Pal-2s at this time? It's assisting you with transformation. Obviously, when I saw the snake, I knew transformation because that's what snakes represent. So it's just assisting you with figuring out what's holding you back so that you can let it go, so you can become your new, shiny, best self. And it could be a little painful to shed the old, but it'll be worth it when you see what's underneath. The snake is coming through to let you know you have the power to transform your life, even if it means leaving the one world behind and moving into a new one. So this is elevating you to allow yourself to be flexible like the snake, shedding whatever no longer works for you so that you can embrace the new. And how is the stag elevating you at this time? Which is a classic symbol of strength and power. It's letting you know it's now time to stand firm. So I feel like the stag is elevating you into your power, okay? It's taking you out of doubting yourself and giving you the strength you need to deal with whatever the world throws at you. The stag tells you that you are the ruler of your own realm, even if you don't feel like it at the moment. It's a reminder that if you embrace your own strength and power, you can meet whatever life throws at you with grace and dignity. And that's how you're being elevated at this time. By the elf's energy is to stand in your power, to feel more powerful, to be able to trust in your power and know that whatever is tossed at you, you can handle it, okay? You can get through. So let's get you some advice, a message from your main animal guide at this time, all right? And you have the elder bear, and it says rest your body. And that makes sense that would be your advice, your main advice at this time, being that you have 4 of swords here in the hermit. The 4 of swords lets me know that you need some rest. You need to heal. You, with the 9 of wands, the wounded warrior, like you need to pull your energy back for a while from the world and heal. So resting your body is the advice at this time from the bear, okay? That is your main animal totem right now that's walking with you. And so your advice is to rest and heal, okay? Take the time to connect to your emotions and your feelings and give yourself the grace to heal. So the last thing we're looking at is the energy that wants to enter your life right now, and you were drawn to victory. So something wants to be successful right now, and it looks like it's going to take you being physically in shape, feeling good and healthy in order to have this victory. I want to move that over. So what else is coming in at this time or wants to come in? You have sunrise, which is literally the same picture on the back of the card. A new day is dawning. A new energy wants to come in. A total change from what you've been going through is what I'm hearing is coming in. Where you might have felt like you put in so much work only to be constantly dealt blows to your heart, always heartbroken, disappointed, sneaky people, constantly feeling like you have to heal. They're saying you're getting a new day. What wants to come in is some new, like a new day. Like it just feels like a whole new era. You're no longer going to be going through this constant heartache once you complete your healing process. You have landing. It's like finally finding your home. I feel like for many of you here in this pile, you might have often felt like either you're never going to find that soulmate, you'll never find that soul tribe or best friend or that confidant. And here they're letting you know what's coming in is you finally landing. Finally not feeling like you're fluttering from place to place, social gathering to social gathering, job to job, whatever, relationship to relationship, and finally finding you. Okay? You also have multiverse. I do see you developing a deeper connection to other dimensions. And I'm hearing starseed with this pile. So you may be finding that your connection to the sky, to the stars, to the heavens, to the planets and solar systems, that is going to be increasing and deepening. And that is for your benefit because star ancestors also come through when you have need for healing. And I feel like you have a lot of deep emotionally based wounds that at this time, it's probably what you're asking for help for. Maybe you've been feeling very low vibe or very like disappointed and ready to give up on love. Okay? And your animal coming through lastly is the crocodile. The crocodile comes through to usher in the energy of opportunity, risk, fertility, and life. And it lets me know that you need to pull your energy back. Take some time to heal. I feel like pulling your energy back is a risk for you. You feel you're one of those energies that feels like it has to be in the midst of everything. It has to know what's going on and be a part of it. And any moment away from social media, away from the in crowd or whatever the Joneses is doing, will make you feel like you're on the outside looking in. And this can cause you to emotionally accept and deal with a lot of stuff that you shouldn't, just so that you can roll with whatever is going on. But there's opportunity that wants to come in that's meant to bring some new things into your life. But it's going to require you to take risks and not listen to logic, but to listen to your heart instead. Okay? This is also showing you have a little bit of a connection to dragons as well. Okay? But there's something about this crocodile in this painting. He looks like wise and like he knows something. So I'm also hearing, a higher level of wisdom is coming in for you at this time. And I do feel like that perhaps you dim yourself a little, my pal twos. Maybe your energy when you're fully in alignment with your spiritual path, it intimidates people, and maybe your fear, because I really get a wanting to fit in, wanting to be down, not saying that you're like a follower, but like wanting to be a part of what's going on, wanting to be a part of a community. I feel like that you dim your growth to an extent because, for fear of intimidating others and or whatever. But at this time, you're being ushered to not do that because it's going to be what attracts in your spirit team, and it's also going to bring you a spiritual victory. I feel like where you're going to finally feel free of the past heartache and actually be able to see this new day coming in. Like, that's behind. I'm not going to let the same stuff happen again to me. And I've spiritually grown to a point where I understand what has happened and I'm able to use it. But now at this time, it's time to rest. It's time to heal. And that's your primary focus and advice for whatever you are asking for help with. Your animal spirit guides are saying it's time for you to take the time to self-heal. And then you'll start to see things shift. So that's what I got for you, my pal twos. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming in new light workers into this family of light. And everybody read the description. Tells you about all the ways we can further connect and vibe. booking personal readings, workshops, as well as joining me on my retreat to Guinea, West Africa. Bonessa, Journey to Guinea into the New Year. On that note, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. I'll be back with Pile 3. But until next time, hey Pile 3, welcome to your session. You were drawn to Mastery. I was drawn to Mastery as well. I just realized, though, it's a Master number card as well, number 22. So there's some heavy manifestors here. All right, that's read last. So we are going to jump right into your message. So first off, in what area of your life are your guides helping you right now? My Pile 3s. We have Queen of Water. Interesting. Pile 2 had the King of Water. Queen of Water, compassionate, loving, giving, psychic. So maybe you're getting some assistance with love or your emotions. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. Perhaps you're feeling unappreciated at this time. Perhaps you have given your love and your time and your care and concern to others only to feel like it's not reciprocated. I'm also getting, for some of you, this could be a feminine energy in your life that you feel like constantly does this. All right, let's see what else. And the Ten of Air, the Ten of Swords. Wow. Siberian Husky Dog. The end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. So I'm getting two things. For some of you, the area of your life that your animal spirit guides are coming through to help you with has to do with constant betrayals, where your emotions are still struggling to understand these betrayals, still trying to heal from them, still turning these lessons into blessings, into knowledge, into wisdom, still going through that. For others of you, we're dealing with an area of your life where you constantly feel this betrayal from an older feminine energy in your life. It could be a mother, wife, sister, whatever. Someone that is considered older, a little more mature. So let's see what specific situation could be needing attention at this time. With the Eight of Pentacles, it has something to do with work, with your career. So perhaps when it comes to work or career, you've constantly felt like you've had luck on your side, but betrayals from people. Like, I feel like here, with this Eight of Pentacles coming through and this rabbit, which represents prosperity and luck, that you are a master at what you do or what you have as a talent or what you're meant to bring to this world in whichever way, even if it's just by just existing. There's something in you just existing that is meant to bring prosperity to you as well as bless others. However, I feel like your experiences have been of betrayal, backstabbing, not really getting the recognition for how great you are with what you do. Page of Wands. It's like waiting for an opportunity that really is going to offer you growth. Waiting for an opportunity that's going to make you feel passionate. And that's what they're addressing now. Trying to get you into alignment with the next opportunity that's going to level you up when it comes to your career. But there's some kind of PTSD here emotionally that blocks your intuition guiding you towards what you need to be doing because of a past experience. And with this dog here, it makes me feel like you've experienced disloyalty in some way or a lack of support. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah. You need to walk away from something. Your guides are trying to guide you to something better. It could be a better place to work, a better career that suits you, where you'll get more appreciation, or just a different community. But there's a need for you to leave the nest. It's like whatever you've been doing is something you're used to. You've been doing it for a while. Feels like home, feels familiar, but it's not serving. It's not serving. Okay, it's not balancing with what you bring to the table. and your guides are trying to show you the way to something better, but you're kind of clinging. It's like you're sitting here, you put so much energy towards something, you're like, I know it's going to bring me an opportunity. I just know. And they're like, yeah, transformation is at play. Things are changing, things are shifting, but you have to also shift. You can't sit and stay in the same place, same people, same environment, and expect a different energy. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So your animal spirit guides at this time are looking at where it is time for your good karma to come in. You must have been doing a lot of good things in the world in a while, the last few years, that your guides are trying to guide you towards your rewards, your karmic rewards, which is a shift in your fortune, in your luck, in your finances. But there's something that you're clinging to. Maybe you feel like you worked really hard at something all your life for a long time and you don't want to give it up. It could even be maybe you lived in a house, you built it, you put your energy in it for years, or generations have built it. You don't want to leave it, but it's not brought you any good. It's just brought you sadness and pain. It's time to let it go so that you can get into alignment with the good karma that wants to come in. So let's see the message from your animal totem that's meant to elevate you. All right, and these are the animals on your totem at this time. You have another dog, dog, earth energy, and the animal of the dog. So I feel like where you've experienced disloyalty, loyalty is coming in and support. Unconditional love, loyalty, and support. Okay. You also have the element of spirit with the phoenix coming through. Lets me know that you have gone through the Ten of Swords. You've been betrayed. You've been down and out, sad, depressed, backstabbed and everything, but you always rise again. And I feel like that's something your animal totem is elevating you with. This phoenix energy you have can be intimidating to others and can make people jealous, where they feel like no matter what happens to you, you constantly revive and rebirth yourself. And I feel like you may have this power. Some of you have had people that wanted to see you alone, see you struggle, see you fall, but you don't. You don't. And you have the energy of the element of air with the spider. The spider came through, interestingly, at the end of pile 2. So if you were drawn to pile 2, maybe a message there for you as well. But only if you felt drawn. So the spider to me has a lot to do with ancient wisdom and stuff like that. But this is a new deck for me, so I've been going to the book. So we're going to start with the dog. But I gave you the message that I channeled, but I'm also going to give you messages that jump out at me here. So this speaks of who you're giving your loyalty to and finding your true companions. So the dog is on your animal totem at this time to help you attract in those that are deserving of your dedication. People who do not take your presence at their side for granted. You're getting assistance with companionship and faithfulness coming in. If that's what you're seeking, they're going to start helping you look in the right places. They feel like you're not looking in the right places for this energy and that you're worthy of a solid bond and not to settle for less, okay, in your most important relationships. But this is also letting you know that they're bringing in some more time for you to play, rest, and eat with gusto, like just being in the moment. Whether you're spending time with others or relaxing by yourself, you get to choose if you're wild or tame. Okay, so you're getting elevated into an energy of finding those who are worthy of your love and your companionship and your friendship, and your animal spirit guides are leading you towards them. Okay, or putting you in the situations where you will meet these like-minded energies. A lot of these piles do have similar messages. Probably could have actually watched all of them. All right, so let's look at spirit with the phoenix. Even though I pretty much feel like I already got that message for you guys. But the phoenix here speaks of the wheel of life, and you got the wheel of fortune here. So 2 cycles that you are completing is this karmic cycle here, and a cycle of reincarnating yourself. I feel like this power here, you've had many lifetimes as well, though. But this is talking about in this lifetime. And whether you believe in reincarnation or not, you can believe in your own ability to change your destiny, shaking off things that held you back or didn't work, and rising from their ashes as a new, better, stronger person. This card is offering you that, or more, or even that this is the time to do so now, to reinvent yourself. So if you've been struggling or coming out of a crisis, now is the perfect opportunity to embrace change and growth. Whatever you'd like to see reborn or you'd like to start over as new, you're getting assistance to do it now. Even if it seems impossible, spread your fiery wings and fly. Reinvent yourself, even if it means metaphorically burning your old world to the ground. And that's what you're getting assistance with at this time. And the spider, lastly, the element of air. If you get the spider card, the universe is likely telling you to get creative. Now, I told the last pal that they needed to do something involving dance. This pal's giving me visual arts or writing. Okay? I'm getting a lot of writing and visual arts. But creativity can take many different forms, and only you know which one is right for you. Writing, painting, they're literally mentioning it. Pottery, music, and even practical approaches like carpentry. Whatever creative endeavor attracts you, now is the time to put your heart and soul into them. You're getting assistance at this time to do your own thing and not let anyone, not even your inner critic, all right, tell you you're not good enough. Creativity feeds the soul. So what are you doing to feed yours? You're getting assistance in tapping into your creativity. And if it's something that you do for a living, you're going to get elevated in that arena. Okay? That's what they're helping you with. Whew, and you must be a master with this Eight of Pentacles here. Whatever it is you're doing, you've mastered it. So let me get you some advice, a message from your main animal guide at this time. And that is the Elder Wolf. Okay, a lot of doggish energy for this pal. And it says protect your energy. That's your advice at this time. I do feel like the position that you're going to be in, that they're elevating you to with this Phoenix energy and just this Wheel of Fortune, this new karmic cycle you're in. I believe that you're going to attract a lot of people. I feel like maybe you have this Phoenix energy that attracts a lot of people anyway because they are inspired or motivated by you. But you will need to know when to pull your energy back, when to rest, when to be silent and be still. And you should have talisman as well, crystals, symbols, or whatever that you keep with you and near you, as well as a ritual for cleansing your energy, like the spiritual bath, burning candles, and things like that. So your advice at this time is to make sure you have something like this in place for you energetically. Okay? And lastly, let's get the energy. Sorry, my face all went in the camera. Y'all not supposed to see me. I look ratchet today. The energy that wants to enter your life now was your top card. Mastery. Whatever it is you're focused on, be it spiritual growth or be it a creative endeavor or your career or a relationship, whatever, you are mastering it. That's what's happening at this time. The energy of mastering this is coming in. So let's see what else. This could move now. You also have sunset. So some things are coming to an end. The energy of endings wants to come in at this time. Like, because when the sun sets, you know that soon it will rise. And at this time, it's time for some things to come to an end that you felt like wouldn't end. All right. So this is helping you usher out old energy. You also have presence. Like I said, I do feel like you're going to be getting a lot of recognition now. You're going to be acknowledged for something you've mastered, something you do very well. So the energy of you feeling like you have a presence now is going to be elevated, and you have beyond fear. So if anything's been holding you back, Like you've been afraid to do it. You've been scared. You was like, I want to do this, but I'm scared it's not going to go my way. Oh, you're going to be pushed beyond those fears. Your animal spirit guides are ushering in the energy of you being fearless, because whatever's coming in for you next is going to require you to be fearless and to step into your heart's callings. And lastly, interestingly, you have the fox here, and it kept pointing out, I kept noticing it when I saw the wolf and then the dogs. You have another fox here as your final message. Fox is coming through to help you with creativity, cunning, and sexuality. But I'm really feeling that creative part standing out for me. All right. Like the coyote, the fox is strongly associated with magic, supernatural power, and cunning. In the wild, it exists at the edges of fields and forests, and in the mythical realms, it's a principal mediator between the human and spirit worlds, which I'm also feeling you're getting elevation there. Maybe some of you are meant to be intuitive guides, some of you are meant to be spiritual coaches and guides, and you're meant to be that channeler, that medium between people and the spirit realm. And that's getting elevated for you at this time. Yeah. Red foxes are also associated with sexual energy. So I am hearing that many of you are going to find you are even more sexually attractive at this time. And you may attract in a lot of people who are turned on just by how you look and your fire, your energy. I think I was showing you it sideways. I thought it was laying down, but now I realized this cunning little fox was standing. Okay. That's what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope that this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming in new light workers into this family of light. And everybody read the description. Tells you about all the other ways we could connect and vibe. Book a personal session with me. Join a workshop. Or join me on Bonessa Journey to Guinea, West Africa into the new year. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, I'll be back with Power 4. But I'll see you guys. Hey, Pal 4, welcome to your session. You're drawn to descend. Okay, and that is last. So, let's get right into it. In what area of your life are your guides helping you with? What are you calling in this help for? We have the Wheel. Wheel of Fortune. All of these cards are repeating in different piles. This came up in pile 3. So if you were drawn to pile 3 at all, you could check it out. But you have the Wheel here. Reindeer, Caribou. Expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. So I do feel you're getting some assistance with karma. Maybe you've done a lot of karmic releasing and now good karma wants to come in, but this card will let me know for sure. Yep, you got justice right next to it. Fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. I feel like your session is probably going to be the shortest of them all, because it looks like your guides are helping you get your just due. You've done some karmic clearing, and it could be either way. All right, because I'm hearing either way. For some of you that are here, you've done a lot of karmic clearing. You've done stuff to clear out bad karma. And for that reason, justice is coming in at this time. And your animal spirit guides are here to help you to receive your justice. That maybe you might still feel like you're stuck in this karmic cycle. And they're going to be trying to show you like, no, you're not. Good things are coming in. But then for others of you, they're helping you with the fact that you're stuck in a karmic cycle of repetition. And it could be something that you keep repeating, you keep doing. Either it's a relationship you keep repeating, or it's a behavior pattern that you keep, a habit. Whatever the case may be, it could also be showing that there is injustice, imbalance in your life at this time because of this need to clear karma. So right now, animal guides are coming through to help you with karma. So let's see if there's a specific situation for my power forwards they could be specifically talking about. You have the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so this power here, I'm just getting, there's may have been a situation in your life where a spiritual leader, teacher, a religion, something that you thought was the key to your truth, to your salvation, something that you thought was going to heal you and uplift you, actually brought conflict into your life. It could be maybe you had Maybe you're dealing with someone that was married already. Maybe you're dealing with a teacher who didn't want to see you grow beyond them. Maybe you are, whatever the case may be, you did something or somebody you looked to guide you in the right direction actually caused conflict in your life, actually caused bad karma. Maybe they had you doing things that went against your morale. But this is just giving that it could have created some bad karma for you, whatever was going on. It does give me a feeling of dealing with someone who's already in a commitment for many of you. Or you were in a commitment and you stepped out of it. Whatever the case may be, that caused some bad karma. If you were a teacher of any kind, spiritual teacher, guide, a religious figure, and you weren't standing in your light in the way you should, that brought conflict in for you as well. Issues that felt like even when they were over, it's like, oh my God, something else is arising from that same issue. There's also for some of you an issue of always feeling like you're giving and putting out a lot and not getting your just due, which is why justice is here. Feeling like you're always giving and helping other people, but you don't get no help. With the Ten of Wands here, it's like doing all the work yourself, but always helping other people. If you have been doing that, it's something karmic. You had to do it. Maybe in a past lifetime, these people helped you. Maybe in another lifetime, you weren't such a giver, and in this lifetime, you had to shift that karma. But for others of you, this is, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about people who had this issue in past lifetimes. But okay, and now in current. If this could also be stemming from a current lifetime where maybe you put a lot of work in towards something and feel like it's not reciprocated, okay? So they're helping you with situations where you feel like you're putting a lot of energy in, you're responsible for a lot of things, you invest a lot, but you don't feel like you're getting anything back, except maybe conflicting issues and then feeling like you're disconnected from your spiritual base, whatever it is. That's interesting. Sounds very individualized, like you'll have to find your story in here somewhere. Okay, let's go on. So, what's the message from your animal totem to elevate you at this time? And these are animals that are actually working with you at this time to lift you up in certain ways. You have the element of air with the raven. Ravens to me always represent a wake-up call, like alerting you to things that you need to think about or focus on. You also have spirit element coming through with the unicorn. Interesting. I was going to use the unicorn tarot and oracle deck for this read, and then I said I should save that for fantasy animals and things like that. And the unicorn said, no, I'm not a fantasy animal, I'm here. So you have the unicorn. Lets me know you're very unique. Not many people like you or have the same gifts as you, or there's something you can do that, or some way that you look that is different from everyone else, or something you do. And you have earth element with monkey. Monkey almost feels like it's scattered energy. Maybe you're getting assistance with getting your energy not scattered but more focused. But I go to the book for these 3 cards because this is a new deck for me. So you have 3 different elements. Let's look at air first. Okay, that's the element of water, obviously, Amina. I saw an otter. I'm looking at the wrong number now. Number 3. Okay, Raven, you didn't want to be found. All right, so this comes through to tell you to pay attention to messages or signs from the gods or listen to your own inner wisdom. They're not saying they're like a wake-up call. That's just what I was getting. It could also be suggesting that you need to do some serious thinking about whatever this situation is that's causing this karmic energy. You need to tap into your heart and mind before springing into action. Now, what they are elevating in you, what the raven is coming through to elevate in you, is to alert your mind and to alert you to anything that feels as though it might be important. So you're going to find your animal guides are going to be showing you different messages, synchronicities, signs, and things for you to notice, as well as things in people and situations, so that you can see what resonates with you and what doesn't. Okay? Raven shows up when you're going to get elevated in your ability to understand the signs and the messages coming from the spirit realm. Now, you have the spirit realm coming through with the unicorn. And this is a less than subtle suggestion to focus on the good in the world. So I do feel you're getting some elevation in that maybe you will be able to focus more on the good and the light energy around you. And find the good, no matter how elusive it might sometimes seem to be. I'm also getting for this power, you're going to find your connection to children is elevated. You're going to have a deeper connection with young folk. But this card is coming through to tell you you're getting assistance with using the gifts of your spiritual path to help you reconnect with your own inner unicorn. That part of you that is still pure of intention, and do your best to share it with the world. So there's some aspect of you, especially with the Hierophant here, that is meant to teach, meant to show and inspire others with how you are being your best self, how you are able to focus on the good in the world no matter what. There's something about your positivity, your optimism that is meant to inspire. And at this time, you're getting elevated there where they're going to be giving you more and more experiences that allow you to be able to focus there so that you can inspire in the ways that you're meant, as well as inspire and uplift yourself. And lastly, with the monkey coming through, this card suggests that it's time to get creative about dealing with whatever issues you're facing. If what you've been doing isn't working, try looking at things from a different angle or approaching the problem in a completely different way. Now, I could have sworn I said that when I saw the wheel, that I said I felt like you could possibly be somebody seeking and asking for extra help from your guides this week or whenever, but constantly doing the same thing again and again and again, that's keeping you in this bad karmic cycle. Those of you that are freed yourself from this karmic energy, you're having a different experience where the problems you may be facing, you're looking at them from different angles. You're seeing how there may be other ways to work through it. And you're getting assistance with being flexible, with being able to adapt, with being able to access the tools at your disposal. Maybe you know spiritual guides, maybe you know healers, and you're not actually asking for help from them, or using them to your best advantage. But you're going to get some assistance with a problem, okay, that you might be feeling like is repeating, and it's this karmic cycle. You're going to get some justice. That's what wants to come through. But you have to also look at the ways, the things and people around you that could actually assist you. Um, yeah. And the tools that you have at your hands, the ability to meditate, the ability to go outside in earth. You have the earth card. So connecting to the earth and the air is going to be very medicinal for you. All right. And I keep hearing scattered energy. So make sure you don't have that monkey mind where your mind is all over the place and not telling you the right things to help you. Okay. Meditation is powerful for this pal, I just heard. So let's get you a message from your main animal guide at this time, what they want to advise you. And you have the elder coyote. These are animals that have been mentioned, like coyote was mentioned in pile 3. Embrace flexibility. Wasn't that what I just kept saying, talking about? I don't think there's anything else to tell you in regards to this. Embrace flexibility. You have to be ready because things are shifting and changing around you at this time. You're doing karmic releasing or karmic, it could be a karmic release where you're releasing things that are karmic, or you're, I don't want to say you're getting your bounty, but yeah, or you're receiving now from having done karmic work. But the issue is that maybe there are some fears that you won't get justice, that things are going to keep repeating. But you have to be flexible because at this time right now, they're letting me know that things are changing. All right, things are shifting, and if in any way you're not flexible, you're going to spin the wheel in the same direction again and end up repeating a cycle over and over again. You have to know when enough is enough. With the Five of Swords, how many battles do you want to go to for this? Whatever is causing you to repeat a cycle. All right? You have to know when it's time to be flexible and to move on. Notice the signs that it's time for you to take your unicorn self on to better, greener pastures. Okay? And last, the energy that wants to enter your life right now. So you have Descend as the first card you were drawn to. And what that lets me know is that it just lets me know that at this time what's trying to come in is you calling in all of the energy and light energies down onto the earth. I feel like you're meant to connect the spirit realm to the earth realm. And when I see Descend, it makes me feel like you are calling down light into you. So I do feel like the energy that wants to enter your life right now is the energy of your spirit team. They would like to have you call them down to earth and mingle with them. I am really getting for this power earth energy, getting out into earth. Descend, go outside, put your feet down in the grass, into a body of water. Earth healing is needed, and that's what the energy is calling for at this time. You also have Ascend. Ain't that crazy? You got Descend and then Ascend. So as you're calling these spirits down and these energies down to earth, you are going to ascend. They're assisting you with elevating your energy higher spiritually at this time. So you will be experiencing a lot of synchronicities and things that seem miraculous and like, oh my God, out of nowhere stuff with animals and things like that may occur at this time, or just really feeling like spirit is moving things in your life out of nowhere will be occurring. What other energies coming in? Birth. Yeah. It's time for you to have a fresh new start, a fresh new perspective, a fresh new you, my power forwards. So I do feel like at this time, as you're like connecting with spirit and rebonding with spirit, with Descend and Ascend, and they're under the Hierophant, and then rising above this energy of the Five of Swords, of constantly feeling like you're in a cycle of conflict or possible battles or things like that. You're getting the energy coming in of birth, meaning it's time to clear a karmic cycle, or you have cleared this karmic cycle and now justice is coming in. You also have Voyage. My powerful is you are getting assistance with travel. If you've been wanting to travel, and it feels international. If you've been feeling like you're not having the funds or the time, your animal spirit guides are coming through to let you know they're going to assist you in the areas where you might be feeling stuck and stagnant. But I do feel for many of you, this is a sign that you are getting assistance with some kind of journey that's going to be spiritually uplifting, enlightening, healing for you, and really help you get rid of old karma and shift into alignment with the justice that's coming in. I do feel like the trip or vacation or whatever is a reward. So when the opportunity does present itself, jump on it, okay? It's for you. Lastly, you have the cat, which is interesting. I said if the tiger comes up, I know it's my pal, but this is the cat, and it's still cat energy. I wasn't drawn to this pal, but I guess there's a message here for me, and I will listen to it again. So you have the cat coming through, okay? And the cat symbolizes independence, magic, and abundance, which I get with the unicorn as well, that independence, originality, and magic. The cat is well known for its independent character, especially in the Egyptian hierarchy of beasts. It was a supreme being. The divine mother of all cats was the goddess Basset, as depicted in this painting, an earth mother and a deity of life and abundance. So I do feel the energy that's coming in for you at this time is abundance, magic, and independence. Finally being free of a karmic cycle, being able to move forward independently, letting the magic come into your life finally again, and reaping that abundance that you felt you did not get, but you were always giving. That justice is coming in for you at this time. Your only advice is to be flexible, to be open to things shifting and changing, and letting go of old patterns and old relationships and old situationships so that this justice and this new energy can come in. And this is what I got for you, my pal fours. Hopefully the sound of my child is not distracting through your session. If you resonate with this, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming new light workers into the tribe. Everybody read the description, leave a comment, share. There are light workers trying to find us, and I also connect to your energy more the more you comment. And the description also tells you about how you could book a personal reading, join a workshop, and join me on Bonessa Journey to Guinea, West Africa into the new year. I'm really excited to meet all of you there. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, I'm sending y'all so much love again. Bye.